tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff's still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New England Patriots. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They go play action here on first down. He's got him in, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Whoa, hey. Let's go now. Cut.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Second and 15. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Pryor. That is caught by Lamb.
Pryor's pass. Complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
It's now 3rd and 8.
To the air, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Fourth down, here's May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set, huh?
Off the play fake. Pryor. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Double, 38. Hut.
Off play action. Pryor. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Pryor. Over the middle, it's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Set, hut. 22 needle. Hut.
Looking to throw. Pryor. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4 down.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. with a first down as they begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing here is May. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44.
They'll throw with May. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Travis Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Left side to Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Pryor. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Pryor. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Okay, right.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 50. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Pryor. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, what's that? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And this complete to point. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's May. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Right, 97. 52 blaster. Set.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Completes this one to Pickens.
That's a gain
3rd down and 1.
Close. Here we go. Here we go. Red, yellow, ready?
Back to throw. Pryor. He'll try to pick it up himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 2. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Patriots at 11-3 on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
From the shotgun, May with it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Patriots, 1st down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the shotgun, it's May. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. 45, White. Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pryor. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He'll try to do it himself. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Taylor is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Patriots 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll set up a throw. He's got it to Gibson. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 60. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Cut.
They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
2nd and 10.
5. What's that?
To the air, May. Now working free down the field, that's Polk. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Polk, 36 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And a good job on the hold there as this is good through the snow, and this game is tied.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. A nice little juke. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Here's 2nd and 8. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing here is May. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. May. That one caught by Polk. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh sack.
Huge 4th down conversion. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Crazy. Where was that? Crazy.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dalton Kincaid, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Slide for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Wisniewski set to kick off.
Here is Wisniewski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. How about them biting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Striker, 3-3. Down. Red, 38. Spike, white. 10 cycles. Set, huh?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Hut.
Off the play fake. Pryor. That is caught by Lamb. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal, Dallas.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Hut.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. To throw, it's May. This is caught by Williams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 33-yard.
Here's May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here you go. Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. 4th down. Here's May. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
4-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? What's that?
Back to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
They'll set up to throw. May looking to run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Crazy.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Given the snow, you'd have to think they're likely not in field goal range just yet as they come up on a critical third down. Now back to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Nick Bonito drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy. Here we go, boys.
Back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situations where we are?
Rush coming in. He's taken down. Kyle Duggar just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
On the set.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready, ready, set.
Looking to throw. Pryor. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. On 4th down, Pryor. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down to about the 33-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Black 40.
Back to throw. Pryor. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Striker, 3-3. Hut.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st down, Dallas.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Drill, 52. Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, he had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
May going to give it to Henderson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Third down and goal coming up here.
They'll try and run. Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
But defensively, that's a nice stop there on third down here in the fourth quarter. Now, offensively, kicking the field goal, taking the lead, right?
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Especially since you got stopped on the previous play. But if you've got something you really like, something that you practiced all week, and you think, hey, this is the time to use it, this is the play, I wouldn't be deterred. I would gamble a little bit and go for it right now.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Okay, right?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll try and do this himself.
And that is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Pats, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next